say bye. Boom. Stand still. Relax. Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
Beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
Relax. Be intoxicated. Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still. Relax.
Spend freely. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Stand still. Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Beneath the water.
Alrighty guys, good evening, welcome in, hope everyone's doing well today. Happy Tuesday. How's everyone? Luckily the National Guard has not invaded Chicago yet.
Time to say bye.
Destiny, congrats on first. Enjoy the points. Kaizen's here as well, welcome in. We're gonna start with Genshin today, but I'm just finishing up some Star Rail dailies. And I did my ZZZ dailies already, so... we might come back to HSR to see if we can farm more polls, but let's start with some Genshin. How's everyone doing today? This Ritter polls technically ended in failure, but I'm actually kind of happy about it. So,
Time to say
how so? Did you get a guarantee? How much you end up pulling? My priority is going to be Saber still, but hopefully we can get Saber early enough that we can maybe try for Surudra.
Water lies an endless abyss.
Dragon, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. Or as the British would say, Tuesday.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Lost to Seala, 6 pulls into the 70 pulls I did. So I have a lot of pity for Evernight. Wait.
Stand still.
So you did 70 pulls. You lost to Seala in 6. Okay, so you have 64 pity on a guarantee. Get her and her life count as I have 77 pulls at the moment. 77 still in hand, on top of having 64 pity, yes? Alright, let's see how our dailies did. Let's see, I'm good. How about me? Doing okay. A little on the tired side. It's been a long day. 64 PD, 77 tickets. Nice. So you're going to get them pretty quickly then. And then you can basically just kind of focus on that light cone. But, no, yeah, I'm good. A little tired. We'll see what we can do with stuff. Let's take care of these real fast here. By that I mean the character trials. Oh, we have the, yeah, I saw about this one too. This the drinking, the brewing event. Who did I see earlier that was doing that? I think it was Envy. I'm a bit sad I couldn't get Surdra. I benefit way more from having Evernight than I do her. I mean, you can always get them on a rerun, especially after you get Fine on too. Look, she's on Team Finon.
A direct defensive, or crush them from the flank.
A day of peaceful repose. Light up the dark.
Step onto the board.
Step onto the board. I should stream Chess Master.
Your downfall is absolute.
Play that back in the day. We should do like a Oregon Trail stream. Future Trial is her and her harem of 3 villains who almost destroyed the world. Ah, I didn't think about that.
Fury of innumerable core flames consume me.
Alright, while this is finishing up here, I'm gonna switch to Genshin. So what are we thinking for Genshin trailers? Okay, we know Luna 1 is Llama and Nahida, and then Chronicle Wish, and then Phase 2 is Flynn's and Yelan. For 2, I think Kaizen's thinking Nefer. Do we think Varessa is paired with Nefer or with Zhongli? Because I think that's Luna 2, and there's gonna be some other rerun. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Natlan rerun, but I think there's gonna be another rerun. It doesn't have to be Varessa either. But here's the thing. Luna 3. I'm thinking Columbina and Skirk. And Farina and Escoffier. Like, those just make sense. And then I feel like Luna 3 is going to be one that a lot of people are pulling on for many different reasons. So again, I think Luna 3 Phase 1 is Columbina and Skirk. I think 2 is Farina and Escoffier. So what do we think for Luna 2? I'm thinking Nefer on phase 1. I'm thinking some rerun, maybe Varessa. I don't think Varessa is alongside anyone who's not Pyro or Electro. So here's the thing. Where do we see Varessa then, and where do we see? Let's see, Skirk and Escoffier would be then. Where do we see Inefa? Let's see. I forgot. Hey, well, how's it going? Forgot the most shortest character in the game has been released. Is she the shortest? I know we were debating between her and Cyrene. Durin. When do we think Durin? I was debating if it's Nefer or Durin for Luna 2, but Kaizen's pretty convinced it's Nefer. But then I'm like, where's Durin? Do we know what element Durin is? Maybe Varessa gets delayed to be alongside next Moeka. Here's the thing. I don't think Moeka gets rerun for a while. Because right now, if you guys look up the Google version of the calendar, which I guess is the only one that you guys have access to, Nefer and Durin could both be Luna 2 or doubling up. I guess they could be. But here's the thing. Wait, what element is Nefer? Do we know Durin's element? Do we know Durin's element? Do we know Nefer's? Here's the calendar. If you guys want to look under the Genshin part of the calendar, I put my predictions in like a gray. Nefer's Dendro. Here's the thing. I think as far as like Endurance Pyro, I think Zhongli's Phase 2. Or say, not Phase 2. I think they're Luna 2. They don't necessarily have to be Phase 2. They could be Phase 1. I think Zhongli is Luna 2. Because if you look at the Archons that haven't run in a while, Nahida hasn't run in the longest. And Farina just makes way more sense in Luna 3. With Columbina and Skirk in Phase 1, and Farina and Escoffier in Phase 2. I just feel like that makes a lot more sense. Now, I could be wrong on that, but I just feel like it just makes a ton of sense. So that puts Zhongli, who has, as of now, with Nahida being in Luna 1, they are easily the Archon that hasn't run in the longest time. So I think they are Luna 2. I could be wrong, but yeah. Varessa with Durin, which means I probably have to skip Varessa again. Oh well. And they'll be back. They'll be back. So do we think Varessa Durin Phase 2? Or do we think Nefer's first? Who do we think? I can put that in. But do we think maybe... Do we think Nefer and Zhongli? Like, I don't... who's pulling then? Maybe Nefer, Zhongli, Durin, Varessa. Nefer, I hope, is first with Zhongli, maybe. Does that pairing make sense? I mean, they don't have to have anything to do with each other, but I mean, like, there usually is some kind of like reasoning that kind of makes sense for characters going together. All right, maybe Zhongli's Phase 1. I do see the logic in Varessa being with Durin then. And I wonder how many of these we'll get right. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking so far. Let's see. I mean, they wouldn't work well together, but Zhongli doesn't really synergize super well. That's true, yeah, Geo. I mean, Dendro is starting to work more well with more things. He's just kind of, yeah, he's a shielder, yeah. Unless they like run Nuvolette again, which they could do. Silverwolf. We'll get Silverwolf eventually, just not anytime soon, I think. But when? Oh, hey, Hyacinth. We need Hyacinth.
Right. I'll give you the honor of dying in battle.
Okay, so Luna 1, Lauma, Nahida, Chronicle Wish. Luna 1 Phase 2, Flynn's Yelan. That's all confirmed. Predictions for Luna 2, Nefer, Zhongli, Durin, Varessa. Does that make sense so far? Luna 3. And does anyone disagree with my thoughts for Luna 3? I'm thinking Columbina, Skirk, Farina, Escoffier. I just feel like that makes a lot of sense. Any thoughts? Disagreements? Do you think I'm too early on Columbina? Because that puts Columbina and Skirk December 2nd, Farina and Escoffier on December 23rd. Any character that wants Zhongli only really cares about the shield nowadays. There's actually characters who have better shield options than Silvally. Alright, but yeah, I feel like Luna 3 makes a lot of sense. It's going to be an expensive update for a lot of people, but I feel like it makes sense. My thoughts for Luna 4. The only thing I have down for Luna that sounds so deadly of an update, which makes it super likely. Weakest at Lolly? That is a stacked update though. Columbina, Skirk, Farina, Escoffier. Okay, Luna. Wait, hold on. Let's see. I don't know who's that, and I don't really care. So maybe you're right. Will. Let's see. 3 streak watching your stream. Let's go, Will. All right, and then. Oops, sorry. My only thought for Luna 4. Do you guys have thoughts on 4? Because right now all I have are the other Archons. So my thought is, the rest of them could be any time. But my thought is, in terms of timing from when they last reran, I think Luna 4 is probably Venti. I think Luna 5 is Raiden, because again, if you think they ran a second time in Natlan, so that makes sense that they would be like a little bit later. And then Luna 6, because Moika ran also, I think, what, 3-7? Or sorry, not 3.7. 5.7. Moika I have down as Luna 6. So the equivalent of like a 6.5 update, if it were. Which then lines up perfectly for Columbina, who ran in Luna 3 to rerun in Luna 7, because that is actually pretty much in line with past new Archons and their first rerun. So I think Columbina is in 3 and then reruns maybe phase 2 of Luna 7. And then I don't have anyone for 8 right now. Which, if they are doing one less update just to get Snezhnaya to start before anniversary, that means we're only doing Luna 8. Does Luna 8 become the summer event, or are we just not doing a summer event? Like, how does that work? That'll literally be the entirety of Free Steam in one update, and you'd need all 4. Pure evil, so Hoyo will do it. Are we just being, like, memeing, or are we, like, actually serious that we think that's likely? I feel like Nicole could be Luna 4. Varka, Alice, Sandrone are our latter half. That makes sense to me. I just don't know what they do right after what presumably is like the main part of the quest. I'm not expecting this Archon quest to be like following the pattern of every other Archon quest. Not that Natlan really did, but I think Not Try is going to be different in a lot of ways. It's going to break a lot of patterns. But that being said, there are still some patterns that, I mean, are they're going to be consistent about, and that's why we're having these predictions here. Put money on that being Luna. On that Luna. Wait, no, I'd put money on that being Luna. What they do? It'll be so mad profitable for Hoyo. It does seem like it just makes a lot of sense. Like these pairings make a lot of sense. And again, when I was like, okay, the first 3 Archon reruns are gonna be Nahida, Zhongli, Farina, not necessarily in that order. But then when we saw that Nahida was in fact confirmed for Luna 1 because they haven't rerun in the longest time, and then I was looking, okay, well, not sure on Luna 2 yet, but if I have Columbina, because then we look at the other reruns from Natlan that haven't rerun yet, Varessa, Skirk, Escoffier, and Inefa, it makes sense that Skirk or Escoffier would be paired with Columbina, and then whoever the other one is, it makes sense that they be paired with Farina, right? Because, you know, Hydro, Cryo. So it just feels like that makes sense. Maybe phase change. Yeah. Now, do we think it is possible that they might flip those? Like I said, like, do we think Columbina might be paired with Escoffier? Do we think Farina might be paired with Skirk? Or do we think that's pretty close as is? But yeah, Luna 3, guys. December 2nd. Have your wallets ready. Swipe. We need a swipe emote, like someone just holding a credit card. Because we all play gotchas, right? All right, I did that trial. Sampo, forgot his last name. Let's do this trial. No Sour G's here. Compare.
Found your weakness.
Which I'm not going to be there again. They're cutting support for PS4. What about your phone? Can you do phone or tablet? I play on iPad. I have it on my phone in case like I want to play on the go and I don't have my iPad, but I legit almost never do that. It means I have someone to go for in each of the first 3 updates. If some miracle I get a PS5 and continue playing Genshin, then I'm going back. I don't have an iPad. What about your phone, though? Do you have a smartphone? Don't regret getting the C2 and Chaska, but the extra 80 pulls would have been used. Yeah, I mean, everything in hindsight is 50-50. All right. So you said you think Nicole in 4? Thoughts on why? Like, why Nicole over Varka or over Alice? Or Sandro? I think Sandrone's going to be later. To make a big splash toward the end of Not Cry. Not the end, but like towards the back half. Let's see. I'm planning on to play on phone. I mean, I don't like playing on it either, but if it was my only option. And I probably don't have enough time for it. Basically the same issues I have with ZZ. No, I guess that's fair. But were you caught up with the Archon quest though? I remember the last thing that I can remember you playing through was the volcano one. I think it was a volcano, right? Or it was maybe some kind of quest. I can't remember. Hey, so can you do dailies before Genshin? I need to go. I mean, is it okay as long as I do it today, right? You're good. Nicole feels like a lesser character than Varka or Alice or Sandrone. So I feel like we get Varka the same update. He dies. Which feels like a later update. Do we think he dies and not try? We just meet him for the first time after hearing about him since like Mondstadt. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just like, really? We just met him. Finished all of now. Okay, so you're all caught up. Oh, he hit me first. Okay, I mean, I can kind of agree with Nicole being at least seeming like a lesser character so far. Like, we don't know much about them and the others yet either. Do we think there are characters that will be pullable? Is that the word that we use? Or summonable as like major 5 stars that we don't know yet? Do we think that's a thing? Because they revealed a lot of characters. Not all of them are 5 stars. But they revealed a lot of characters, and I'm trying to figure out where they all go. Assuming they're all playable. I don't see why they wouldn't be. Generally, for the narrative of Mondstadt to work, Varka has to die, and he's an Aventurine XP. Aventurine's thing is gambling with his life. That's fair. Really interested in Nicole, Cassidy lore. Okay, but not Mondstadt new story. Okay, so you got through 5.5. Because 5.4 was the... Wait, what was 5.4? 5.5 was the volcano thing, right? Hold on. 5.3 was... Oh, was 5.4 the Mizuki thing? That was probably the Mizuki thing, right? Wait, let me check. 5.4... Yep, was Mizuki. So that was that whole festival thing. So 5.5 was back to volcano. That's why Varessa ran. 5.6 was Mondstadt. 5.7 was Dane. 5.8 was Summer. Did stream the last parts of Natlan. Feel like there will be some later ones we haven't had announced yet. Just maybe past characters who we think are not possible. Okay, we don't think any of the shades will be playable in Nod Try, right? I don't doubt that they will eventually be, but I don't think it's Nod Try. Varka will be playable, but he also probably dies. Okay. Interesting. But then that begs the question then. If he probably dies, but he will be playable, does that open the door to Capitano or Signora? I feel like the first of those is probably more likely than the second, but does that open the door though? Because you have to admit that they would be popular. Let's see. Rheindoter might be, but that's only that's the only shade I can see. Rheindoter? I think Rheindoter will make an appearance. I don't know if they're the first one I see playable. But at the same time, I can also see a logic as to why they would be the first one playable. Just because Rheindoter has a lot going on right now. Capitano almost definitely will be made playable through a clone. Isn't dead technically. I mean... But the thing is, they can't really do anything right now. Question is, will they be playable? I gotta play through Don Hong's trial. Hold on, guys.
This will strengthen.
Whoa. I don't even remember that version of Stell. Okay. So if that's a possibility, I mean, like that, I guess that could fill a gap. But okay, go real quick actually while I'm on the. This is on my mind. When was the last time we had 2 new characters in an update? One on phase 1, one on phase 2. Was it Mulan Kanich? Let's see, because Shalona was the only one new in 5.1. Shaska. I guess Moeka Sitlali, but they were on the same phase even. Mizuki, then Varessa, then Escoffier, then Skirk, and then an NFF. So I guess, yeah, Mulan and Sitlal, not Mulan, Mulan and Kanich in 5.0, and then in 5.3 we had Moika and Sitlali. Dotori's whole thing is clones, and Bronya wouldn't want to lose her #1 soldier, so it makes sense since she knew he wouldn't be returning. They made a backup in the form of a clone. Well, they would have had to make a backup before that, but yeah, that makes sense, I guess. You ask me. I'm asking everyone. 2 new characters at once happens a lot in the first half of region. Okay. Yeah, first half of Natlan happened twice. Let's see. Fontaine, my perception skewed because I didn't really catch up to everyone until like halfway through. But okay, let me just check how many polls now we have in here. And then fine. I don't know if Destiny's still here. We can check in on Wua. Chat, we have 2 polls and we're past soft pity. Should I do it? Should I do it? Should we see if we can get Saber? We're past soft pity and we have 2 polls. Ronnie knew beforehand he wasn't gonna leave Natland once he went there. Since he intended to do it. Okay. To the whole the Returning Souls thing. Okay. So I guess maybe they planned pull. Alright. We're pulling. I have 2 polls. We're at 77 pity, no guarantee. Do it. It's like Palpatine. Do it. All right, let's go. Saber with 77 pity. 2 polls. Please, please, please. Let's get some little emotes. I got 77. I'll be 1 off for the 4th time. This is number 78 here, guys. Actually, let's wait. Can we wait like 90 seconds? Because like, the ad break's going to end. The ad break. Mountain do it. And get 70. Yeah, I read that. Actually, while we're waiting for the ad break to end, let's appease Destiny here. Ah, you guys got ads. 1 more minute, it looks like. Forgot to do the preload for ZZZ at work today, so I have to remember to do that tomorrow. "30 seconds to Mars." And by the time this game actually loads with the ad break will be done, we can do our polls. Actually, yeah, ad's gonna be done in like 10 seconds. I changed my phone wallpaper for the first time in like 3 months. I haven't changed mine in years. It's been the Radiant Dawn, like the cover artwork. And the ads are done. All right, let's poll. Are we back from ads? We're gonna pull not for Surgery yet. If we get Saber on this first one, we can maybe get the light cone on the second one. If we're super lucky. All right, guys. Thank you for the little emotes. Here we go. This is number 78 for Saber. Please, please. It's now some official artwork for Cantarella. Wait, what? All right, here we go, guys. 78. Please, 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 please. Like that Sabrina Carpenter song. Here we go. Come on, right here, right here, right here, right here. No, it's 78. All right, we have 1 more pull. Unless we get like a 4-star here. Come on, hair tap. No. Okay, 78. So on to 79. Here we go. I was not 1 off. Maybe 2 off. Phone background has been the same for years too. Yeah, I wouldn't mind changing. I just don't feel the desire to right now. I don't feel the need to. All right, here we go, chat. Because I really like the Radiant Dawn cover. Here we go, guys. 79. Thank you, Destiny. Please. There we go. There we go. There we go. But who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Please, 79 and no guarantee. It's gold. Take them all. Let's see. No. Okay. 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 But now we have 2 pulls out of that even. Because we got some Starlight back. Was there an option to save before? Alright, whatever. Alright, we got Sela. Gives me any even more Selas. Oh, that's right. Do we think Sela comes to Snezhnaya like early? Like in like 6.1 or something? 2 pulls back? Yeah, we have 2 more pulls, chat. This could be a Saber, but now we have a guarantee as well. This makes Sarija less likely. But maybe we get them early on the guarantee. Maybe we get the Lycone early. We'll see. Okay. Can I just get it from here and then just do like a resource redemption? Oh, sweet. 2 pulls right here. Let's get Saber right here on the first. Let's get their Lycone on the second. All right. Sela and Genshin will break me. Why? I have E1 now and want E2. She's probably E1 now, I think. All right, here we go, chat. 2 pulls. Lilith emotes. Lilith emotes. My second C6 target. I mean, I probably want to go for them, but we'll see. All right, here we go. 2 pulls. Oh, I should probably put that in here. We got, let's see, 9 to 25. Sela and 79. That is a loss. And then we have a guarantee on Saber. Probably 2 for now. All right, here we go. We can start to play. I don't know what. You gotta convince me. Come on. I adore Sela. All right, last one for now. Here we go. No. All right, with 2 pity on Saber. So that makes Sarija very unlikely right now, unless we get super lucky on the guarantee and the Lycone. All right, that's okay though. Again, we always plan for a loss and hard pity, so. Hopefully, you won't have to swipe. We should still be able to get them. I don't think we're gonna go like literally to, because like even on that one we went to what, 79. We didn't go to 90. So actually, no. The fact that we didn't get to 90 means we may be able to get before 3.6 ends. We may be able to get them in their Lycone. Let me check real quick. So if I am currently at 0. Let me see where I am at by the end of 3.6. Because now we only need, how many is 160, right, for Lycone? You're at 2. No, at the moment I have 0. Are you talking about pity? Yes, I'm at 2 pity. Okay, so I need, what is it? It's 160 for Lycone now, for hard pity, and then 88 for Saber. So 88 and 160. We're looking at 238 by the end of phase 2. Okay, maybe even not yet, but we're at 1. So trendline says I'll be at 185 by that. 188. Sorry, 188. So we're still under, but again, I don't think we're going to hard pity on everything. believe in the heart of cards. Wait, wrong game. Alright. Let's appease Destiny real quick and go to Wuthering Waves. I'm still not loving the control scheme there. But I try to make it as close as I could to Genshin. Don't fall. I try not to. Played Peak. I've heard people telling me I should try it, but I have not. Hey, welcome in. I know it says Genshin. We're just checking in on dailies real quick in WoW. How are you today? It's really fun. You need to climb a peak, not die. Doing well. Good to hear. Good to hear. Hello, Bernadette fan. Welcome in. How are you today? We're just cooking food apparently. We're just doing dailies real quick for Destiny. Peak would be game of the year if we weren't getting Silkong. Need 40 more. Let's just spend some waypoints. Got my emblem Makai. Oh, congrats! Yeah, we just did. Oh, you just finished. Wait, did you post on self promo? Did you? I don't remember seeing anything there. Or if you did. Oh, you did. Okay. Well, I was coming from work, but I wish I saw that earlier. How did stream go, Bernadette fan? Are you drawing again? What'd you work on? Do you even play Hollow Knight, Nikki? I don't think you care for Silksong as well, right? I have not played it. I think my friend's sister's friend worked on Hollow Knight. Generally, zero shot Silksong isn't Crown Game of the Year. As someone who has a grudge against Hollow Knight.
Facing enemies on you there, looking to.
Is it just because like it's been like waited for like 7 years? This team is too underleveled. I can't get like ascension materials for Augusta. All right, I don't know. We'll see. I only pay attention to who the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences gives the award to, but it's not until February. I'm really just button mashing because I don't know how to use them. Maybe help farming material for you, but would that require me to go to like an area that I don't have access to yet, or see things I probably shouldn't see yet?
I'll pay it back tenfold.
Fury boils. Silence.
Most wishlisted video game of all time.
My field of expertise. I can't believe it.
Don't have the area unlocked. Well, I guess you gotta do story at some point. Hollow Knight's a generational game, so as long as it's basically Hollow Knight, but it will be better. This looks so cool. Need to stay strong for Ayuno. Don't know if it's better yet. Maybe soon.
Your time is over. I've had enough. Get lost. Conquest begins now. Invincible! Tear them to pieces. I can't believe it.
Back in like 4 months.
My field of expertise. It's nothing.
Chat, we should have silhouettes in like a minute. You love Yeoman, you want her? She's rerun a few times, right? I want to say. I think she was 1.0.
Think you got permission? Zap string. It's our curse.
Based on what we've seen in the demo, we do know. What are we talking about?
Zap string. The stage is yours. Fight by my side.
Accidentally have S2 Yinlin from chasing Tauchi copies. Did you read my previous comments? Let me see. Love Yinlin. God, you want her? Yeah, she's really easy to use, and she seems pretty cool, I guess. It's time, guys. Sailor Moon drawings. Oh, that's fun. I was not wearing my Sailor Moon shirt today, guys. I do have one, but I was not wearing. Today, I'm wearing my Huntrix shirt. Huntrix.
My field of expertise. Moment of victory. Round of conquest.
So let's start out. I'm scared. I'll check it after this battle here.
Winners win! It ends now! Can't believe it. Tear them to pieces. Zap string, our turn.
Oh, delicious.
I've had enough. Get lost. Conquest begins now.
I feel like knowing it was actually bad.
Barely felt it.
I can't really tell because I can't raise them up because they don't have access to the area that gives me their materials.
In one strike. Never back down. Roars of
The sun never
Oh no.
sets.
no mercy.
I can't keep going.
Cleave it. Take that.
Feel my wrath.
What did I just do?
Tear them to pieces. Your time is over. Zapstring, it's our curtain call. Zapstring, the stage is yours. Good. There's no time to waste.
Oh, excuse me. Bad news. Gotta have to do story to unlock the area to get the collectible Master Augusta. I mean, if I feel like leveling him up. Our daily's done. All right. Definitely bad characters. He's kind of gonna finish 2.6 in. What are we talking about? 8. Just some are more usable than others. Yeah, that's fair to say. No clue who that is, to be honest. And this will. Oh yeah, let's pull that up. All right, chat. Any thoughts on this? Let's see here. Line Boy is basically unusable. Same with the with Chisia or whatever her name is. Still haven't done 2.5 epilogue. Tachi is considered the worst character, but she's not that bad. Charles taken L's since 1.2 can still be used to clear some in-game content. Scared of who's on the right. Get to it because you won't be able to pre-farm for Iuno or get enough asteroid in time. So to go and say that was right. That was about to use Alto. Destiny's Heartless. It's 100% Kalic. Which one? Petrified. It's a Thief banner, right? So it's gonna be Thieves. We don't know that for sure, but there's a good chance. That was a one-time thing. Yeah, because then they normally like change. Oh, is it one time or is it? Sometimes I feel like they run the theme for 2 years. Not always, but sometimes they do. So I guess it could be around. Oh, give me a second, guys. I want to refill my water bottle. Speculate on the one on the left. Then I'll be right back. All right. Do we have ideas on the one on the left? Let's see. The one on the left, is that like Galzus? No, they have boobs. But yeah, I don't know who the one on the left is. Not entirely sure. Let's see. Oh yeah, when the tweet says stealthily, they always do that for silhouettes. That's normal for like any silhouette. On the right is absolutely Calic. Alright, we did, or I did ZZZ, Star Rail, Wuthering Waves. Let's dive into a little bit of Genshin. Does look like him, but what about the left? Yeah, I'm not sure. The only thing I can clearly tell about the one on the left is it's female. I want the Calic, so I hope he's free. He's a man, so he has to be TT or 4-star, right? Most likely. You know what? What's up? Calls us or Atlas, I think, is on the left. I think the one on the left is female, given the breastplate and the longer hair. So leveled up and kinda built Auroron for a Chaska Overbait team. Ooh. Congrats on the level up. What's you at right now? Confusing left and right. They could be thinking like from their left and right as if they're facing us. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. One thing I like about UA having iOS controller support now is that it remembers that my controller is hooked up already. I just wish it would remember it in Genshin. Like, be like, hey, you last used the controller. You're probably using one right now. Web event, it starts in Nod Cry. Should we check on that? Some things aren't fair. Level 86, let's go. 4 more. You're out of books? I have like too many. I have like 1,000 plus. Didn't I have a scene for this? Let's see. It's not working. It's not working. Can I just go to it from here? Well, on the left is probably I think it absolutely is a woman. Have you guys done this web event? Is there a thing here? Is there sound? The guy with a cape. Yeah, that's left. Yeah, I don't think it's a guy. The hair looks like Atlas Tower Galzus, but they have a chest plate, like a breastplate, though. I've listened to the Nod Cry theme a few times now, guys, like several times, and it's pretty epic. The time signature does throw me off a bit, but alright, so pre-registration complete. We got 40 premium gems for that. Starts in Mud Cry. Oh, didn't we see this already? I think. Goes mid-back, which is longer than Argalzis. Oh, we've seen this. Wait, have we seen this? The moon leads home. Have we seen this? That was in the broadcast. Oh yeah, I'd commented how it didn't look like the normal style. Video from the Arcane Studio. Okay, so we've seen this. Is that it? Is that all there is in this event? More premium jumps and cards. Picking rewards awaits. Accept an invitation from the Destiny one after 7 days. I just found out that Mom is autistic. Oh, watch Arcane Season 1 and 2 and eventually get Netflix for 1 month. Oh, we got 20,000 more just by copying the link. I guess that's it. If it's a woman, I have no idea which one has that hairstyle. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell.
Add Astra.
Oops. Come back here, little rascals. It's not his hair, it's Marin. Is it though? Let's see what the Twitter comments say. Fate's tri-banners are dead. I have no idea who either of them is. My best guess is Galzus. Also new theme, yo. Kalek on the right. Ogma and Archer Girl? No. Atlas? Question mark. Garrick? Question mark. It's Marin's scarf. Maybe, but I don't. I can kind of see what you're saying. I don't know that that is 100% them. It could be. but I'm not 100% convinced it has to be them.
Show them. Right here.
Locking in on Galzus. Oh wait, we didn't do the thing yet.
Emerge.
It has the one strand on top. Can you get me a picture? Just locking in on Galzus. Don't have to pull at all in 3.5. I'm free. And I'm free. Free falling. Wait, why don't you have to pull in 3.5? Are you not going for Saridra? We got Saber Light Cone. Wait, why does that change anything? Saber's separate. 30 pity exactly. Norn 3.6. What would you have pulled? Like I don't see why that suddenly means that you don't have to pull in 3.5 because Saber's not part of any one updates. Skip everything till Ellie? Oh, remember Ellie? Dragalia? I think it's Saridra. My friend pulled an E2 Saridra in S10 pull or in A10 pull. That's crazy. So 3 copies in 1 10 pull. And some people just have all the luck. Speaking of luck, I need to buy Powerball tickets. What are they up to now? Anyone know? What's Powerball up to now? Is that who girl? Oh. Whenever people say Elysia, I think of like Xenoblade 2. Near the A button. Yeah, no worries. I kind of figured that's what you meant.
Right now. Emerge. Breaking you. Take me up.
Cyrene? Yeah, Cyrene. Chat likes to call them other names that I'm not familiar with. Except for
Right now.
02.
Right here. Right now. A sight to behold. Time to shine. Hey! Truth bomb.
Okay, Impact 3rd. And Xenoblade 2. But yeah, every time you guys talk about Ellie, I think of like Dragalia Lost. You guys remember?
Right here. Emerge.
Me Evernight right now. I have to get so I lost my 50/50 on HSR. Dang XPs. Yeah, I like. I get why chat talks about them, but if I don't know them, it's kind of like
Right here.
it's just
Emerge.
confusing me more.
Right here.
Probably have to have a stream where we kind of like just kind of learn all this stuff. Just go on a wiki for Hoyo and see what comes up. No longer remembers. Setting for. Wait, what happened again at the end for her? Remind me, guys. It's been a while. I guess you learn to affect third lore stream. I can do that at some point. Just gotta figure out when. Just gotta figure out when. You didn't erase himself from existence and everyone forgot him. Oh, that is sad. Like, that's the only reason they all met. I have to sit in VC for 10 hours. Or you watch a 29-hour playlist. I'm game.
Emerge right here, right now.
Does anyone know if there's like, if someone has made like a Natlan, like just like a summary video, or like maybe they just take all the important cutscenes and make them into like a one long video movie kind of thing? Because I need to find a way to show some colleagues the story of Natlan. Oh my god. You know what? Don't die, don't die, don't die.
Hard-hitting exclusive. Let's fly.
Not doing the Alice user stories. I realize they're permanent and only lose 360 polychromes by waiting. So I'm gonna do them on a later stream. Oh, they're permanent? Unless you can stream again. Yeah, they weren't that long, but they were very good. At this point, not only do you need Impact Third Knowledge, but also GGZ. What does it stand for? Is anyone else surprised we got Nexus Anima before we got Astrid Haven? Which may or may not also be known as Petit Planet.
Take me up.
Doing a hard check with both HSR and Impact Third. I don't know about it, but it's a hard check. I think I'd be just fine in Starrel. See what's there.
A worthy fight. Come on out. Right here. Emerge. Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive! Breaking news!
Makes me feel so personally targeted. But yeah, if there's like a Natlan summary video or it was like an all cutscenes video where it's essentially like watching the entire story of Natlan, like the main important parts in just like a movie format, that'd be great.
Right now, right here. Emerge.
Once again, I got some normies that are not Genshin players. That's 100 orbs.
Right here, right now.
Same, I think.
Shower me with praise. Stop that.
Hope its future events are made permanent like the bad one was. A little tired, guys. Like important characterization, lower behind stuff we can't access is dumb. Yep. I still know nothing about official.
last. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Pretty Guardian. Sailor Moon. In the name of the moon, I will punish you. Whose birthday? Oh, we're 10 points. No, wait, not at 10 points. We are almost at 10K.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Channel watch Mindsleaf. Videos that recap all the individual arc and quests, but the second half of those are theories and stuff, and I don't remember how good the recap would be as an intro to the story. Oh. I mean, I guess the first part still could be beneficial, though, in the way that I was mentioning. Should I just make my own? But then I have to replay all of Netland on a device that has widescreen. So, as oh, you're good, Boshock. Thank you for joining today. How are you doing? Getting a little on the tired side. I don't know how much longer I'll be on. Oh, Mindsleaf. Okay. Like to you, official is just a holier. Yeah. I'm like, who? What? Where? I don't even know what I was checking right now. Did you get a 5-star in standard? Oh, who'd you get? Twice a character? Who'd you get? Is it someone I need?
This realm is truly beginning to thrive. I cannot help but be stirred.
Congrats. Who'd you get? Aqua. Ah, okay. Okay, you got the sword, which I think is supposed to be Jean's sword, but she has better options actually. So. Don't quote me that. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Do you use Bennett? I do. Technically Jean's signature, but it's best to use it. Oh, okay, okay. I'll have to check that one too.
If you ever have any questions.
Alright guys, I'm like passing out now. I should probably wrap this up. Level 50, let's go. Do I have any standard pulls? I think Jean actually even has it in her splash art. That probably wouldn't surprise me, yeah. Alright, how long have I been on? Barely an hour and 20, but I guess I am actually starting to pass out. So maybe we wrap it up. So we did dailies. Let me check actually if I do have standard polls. We have one. Chat, here we go, Lilith emotes. Lilith emotes. We're at how much pity on the standard here? 19, so you could bring us up to an even 20. Here we go,
lost
chat.
myself long ago. If
Come
I
on,
allowed
Mona or
myself to be
Diluc.
led by the whispers of the abyss.
Please.
Surviving is tough.
So Varka stealing
Taming
Wolf's
a beast
Greystone
then
honestly is really fun to do.
It's tougher.
Alright, here you guys. We're hoping for Mona or Diluc. Here we go. Three-star. So signature. Hold on. Also Varka. All right. Is meant to stay at the grave of the Boreas, the giant wolf boss. 23.
I'm a little out of practice these days. Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
We did a temple for Milani, yes? Yeah, we did. Mizuki is gonna be free. Oh yeah, you can pick them. I just between Diluc and one, I don't know who I'd pick, or if I would go for Cons for someone else. If I just stole it and took it across the world. I think I'll choose Mizuki, even though I should choose CHG. I just want the pretty pastel girly, even if I know I'll never use her. She is a cool character, I will say that. I love how awful of Genshin's event structure. Wait, what do you mean? Mr. Events, I don't know her character. Yeah, I do wish they would stop using limited events to introduce like 4-star specials, for example.
Let's fly.
Only know her from the DJ event in Mulani's tribe. That was basically... Oh, that was a fun one. I did enjoy that one. Alright, how many pulls do I have now? 5 plus... Want to sleep? You need to end things or get some caffeine? I don't do caffeine. We should probably wrap it up. Maybe get to sleep for once instead of staying up. All right, but yeah, that's probably smart. Tomorrow's probably going to be a bit more the same because ZZ is going to be in maintenance. Starrel, and we're caught up with story, and we're not pulling for Sarija right now. I guess we can do more pulls, and we can focus a bit more. Like today was supposed to be focusing on Genshin. Tomorrow we can focus on a bit more on Starrel. Try and get some pulls. Try and get Saber. Already lost at 50-50. Where should we send you guys today? How do you be a teacher and teach classes at 8 a.m. without caffeine? I can wake up very easily. It's just that once I get to a point where all that energy is gone, forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, die having to think that early. Again, me waking up is not a problem. I can wake up and be super energized like that. But the problem is once I get to the point where the energy runs out, or if I just like take a moment to rest, then yeah. Going to do Imaginary Theater after getting a con for Nilu and Hutao. Ooh, I still can't get past 6. Oh, I haven't tried this run though yet. Become coherent before noon. I require an energy drink. Okay, so I used to drink a lot of like juice, like lemonade and stuff like that. But then I was like, ooh, I should probably worry about diabetes. So I was like, okay, well, let's gradually bring this down. So it was before it was like a full cup of lemonade all the time. Then I was like, okay, let's do like 3/4 lemonade and 1/4 water. It was pretty good. It basically tastes the same, maybe a little bit more refreshing. So I was like, okay, well, let's bring it down to like 2/3 lemonade, 1/3 water, ice water. That was fine. Got used to it. Again, maybe even a little bit more refreshing. Then I was like, okay, we'll do half lemonade, half water. And then 1/3 lemonade and 2/3 water. And then 1/4 lemonade and then 3/4 water. And at that point, it was basically just like flavored water. So I was like, all right, I'll just cut out the lemonade. I use lemonade flavored Mio. Oh, I've heard about those, yeah, which is 0 sugar. That's most of what I drink now. So is it just flavoring then? Dendro, Hydro, and Pyro are the elements. The problem is I don't actually have a lot of Dendro. I have Nahida and Tainari and Kale. Hydro. I mean, I have Hydro, but in terms of like leveled up and built, it's Farina and Nuvolette. That's basically it. Who's the one guy? The sword, kind of short. I think he wears black. Blue hair. I have them. They're not really leveled. Well, they're leveled, but they're not built. They're like level 70 or whatever. Cannot drink non-flavored water. It tastes like vomit to me. I told it. Wait. Because so you know how some people like they swear that like they can taste the difference between various like bottled water, which you absolutely can. Jingshu, thank you. Yeah, so I have them. They're leveled up, but they're not really built. I told it's because of my mouth surgeries. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. But have you tried other water? So like, you can try like tap water or even filtered tap water. I use filtered tap water basically. With my Lark water bottle, not sponsored. But then like, if I have to do bottled water, Dasani, awful. Nestle, awful. Aquafina, not horrible, but not great. What are the other ones? Like if I had to pick, I'd probably pick Aquafina, but if I can tell where water is from, sampling foreign water is apparently his hobby. I do remember that. It was like the thing with like, it was a conversation with the Melusines. That was fun. I do like the Melusines and his interactions. All right, guys, we're gonna get this raid going before Ozarka. I don't think I've heard of that one. No, actually, no. If I had to choose bottled water, you know what I would pick over Aquafina by far. If I can't believe I forgot. Ice Mountain. Ice Mountain to me tastes the most like neutral. Like Dasani and Nestle, awful. Like I don't know what it is. It's just awful. I use Aquafina with Mio just because the bottle itself is decent quality. There you go. Others I've tried crumple or the lid doesn't seal properly to shake it. Yeah, a lot of them use like a thinner plastic now, as part of like conservation efforts to use less plastic. So they're thinner. They crumple more easily, and they like you can like squish them more easily. They still hold the water fine, but yeah, they use less plastic. Live in a place where with very good tap water or very good water tap, and struggles to drink tap water when going elsewhere. Guys, I'm not sponsored, but seriously, the Lark Pure Viz 2, this makes any water taste like completely purified. Like it tastes completely neutral because it's a two-factor system here. It sterilizes the water using a UVC light on the inside. So even like microscopic like bacteria, dead. So it sterilizes the water, and then it's got an active carbon filter. So it filters out actual particles that are too large to fit through the filter. So again, it kills any living bacteria, and then it filters any other particles that are not water. So I highly recommend it. It's a pretty penny, but worth the investment. I just wish it didn't drop it everywhere. Aquafina bottles are like the only ones I can get easily that work for what I need when making my drinks. Okay, yeah, Aquafina, the bottles are pretty sturdy. And like I said, like Ice Mountain, I probably prefer the taste of that compared to other bottled waters. But it is one of those bottles where they're like, oh, we're gonna use less plastic, so they made it like super thin. The bottle caps are like tiny, instead of like the taller ones. But I mean, I get it. And I appreciate the efforts. But the bottles are very flimsy. All right, let's get this raid going before I get a second wind. Let's get to sleep, guys. We made at least the 1.5 hour mark. If you're subbed, copy the high papayas. Remember, guys, anytime you clip stuff on stream, if you get views and you're the #1 viewed clip for the month, you get a or you get a gifted sub for them the following month. If you're not subbed, have channel points. Redeem for the Hillabonk emote first, and then you can use the old sub raid command. And if you're not subbed and don't have any channel points, use the regular raid command. It's like paper straws, which are the worst. I don't like the paper straws. I like the reusable like metal straws, especially the ones that kind of like fold up. Oh yeah, did I retweet the Fire Emblem silhouettes? All right, guys, let's go raid. We're gonna raid Tears of the Kingdom. Found social media, join the Discord. I'm gonna get some sleep after I make a phone call. You guys have a good rest of your night. Paper straws don't actually change anything substantial. Just make drinking anything near impossible. Try the metal ones, like the reusable ones. The thing is, you gotta clean them. So make sure you clean it regularly. What is that cup you're drinking out of? It is a Lark Pure Viz bottle. So LARQ. Can you guys see that there? LARQ, and it's called the Pure Viz 2, like the second model. How to drink a milkshake through a paper straw? It's not possible. Yeah, like especially like super thick milkshakes through like even like a McDonald's straw. It's like those are flimsy as heck. But like, yeah, if some place has like a really thick milkshake, then yeah. But alright, guys, I'm out. You have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll probably focus a bit more on Star Rail than Genshin, but again, probably more of the same today as today. You guys have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.